And what's cracking, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Bitcoin analysis video. Now, I want to first start off by wishing each and every one of you a very happy Easter. I know that I am a day late, but I did spend yesterday with Sean. It was just the two of us spending Easter together. We had cake, a lemon pie, there was burgers. Anyways, we just went ham on the food, huh? But yeah, I really hope that you guys also spend it with your family and your friends and you guys had a good time. Now, today, I'm actually very excited to be doing today's Bitcoin analysis, and that is because there is a big reveal that I have for you guys today. That's right, a big reveal. And that reveal, guys, is a brand new feature on the Mango dashboard. And trust me, you guys are gonna love this. Now, this is a technical analysis tool that we have been practicing with and talking about in the Discord chat, right? Now, huge props to Mock and Shanks for actually working on this new feature on the Mango view, because this feature, guys, is none other than the fair value gap feature. Okay, now the fair value gap is a trading tool that, people in the Mango Grove have been using now for some time. And I'm noticing that you guys really enjoy using this one technique, and you guys are able to grab some amazing bids on your trades. So I'm going to be revealing this new fair value gap feature. Now, of course, you guys can get on over to the Mango dashboard for those of you who have premium access. But for those of you who do not have premium access, there is a 7-day free trial that you guys can sign up for to go and give this new feature a whirl. Okay, so go ahead and check it out. I am very excited for what this is about to, bring to all of us. Because if you are someone who is absolutely fed up of catching the worst bids, even if you have your overarching direction right, even if you manage to catch a long position in a bull market, but you always find that the trade first goes against you before it goes for you, right? If you're always in that position, that very uncomfortable position, the fair value gap feature is going to be your best friend. And I'm going to show you just how well it performed during this consolidation right here. This is essentially going to help you take advantage of market inefficiencies. These are things for very proficient traders, which we have now compressed into just one button. Okay, you switch on that button and you'll be able to see the inefficiencies on the chart. Where is the market being inefficient and how can you take advantage of it? So now for those of you who actually want to follow along with me, get on over to app.mangoresearch.co, log in, toggle on to Mango View, and you will be presented with this chart. Okay, now we are going to be focusing primarily on the weekly time frame. As you can see, you have access to all of these time frames. In fact, some of which you don't even have access to on TradingView if you are on a free account. So today we're going to be focusing on the weekly primarily because, we opened a brand new weekly candle today, and our primary concern as far as market direction is concerned is going to be given to us best on the weekly time frame. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on this right here. Now, as far as this new feature is concerned, you can see now on the right hand side of my toolbar, you'll see FVG's bullish and FVG bearish. Now, we are going to toggle on the fair value gaps that is in line with our overarching bias. Now, I have been going over these 4 bull run triggers with you guys, which all 4 have gone off. So now I have a bullish bias on Bitcoin's chart. So a dip to the downside, I am looking to bid up. Okay, but now question is, what is that appropriate bid opportunity? Now, I know that I'm looking to bid Bitcoin. I am bullish on this chart. So now because I am bullish, that is going to be my bias, right? So now the FVG that I personally am concerned with is the bullish FVGs. What are the best bid opportunities I should be gunning for? So now if I go ahead and just click on that, okay, now you'll see the 2 fair value gaps on my chart. Okay, now check this out, guys. This is how well the fair value gaps have been doing. This is also why people have been finding amazing success with it. So now the most immediate fair value gap underneath Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, which is this right here, which comes in at around 26.6K, going all the way down to, I believe this was 22.6K. Yes, 22.6K. We're looking at the highest point of this red candle right here and the lowest point of the third candle right here. Okay, that is the fair value gap. Now, the idea behind the fair value gap is basically, this trading technique is concerned about looking at these impulsive moves to the upside. And those impulsive moves essentially entails that there's a lot of liquidity that got stuck right here. There's a lot of untapped liquidity in this entire range. Now, this has somewhat caused an imbalance in the market. Okay, now these imbalances, these inefficient ranges now turn into magnets for price action. Okay, this is when you see things like this on the chart, this is essentially telling you to be patient. You might be able to catch a better bid. Where is a better bid going to be given to you at? Look at the range of the fair value gap. Now, in this particular instance, yes, price has been getting supported on the top threshold of the fair value gap, which comes in at around 26.5K. Now, for those of you wondering, Krisha, what is the difference between this and horizontals? What's the big freaking deal? Guys, there was no horizontal here, okay? It was just the monthly 21 EMA and that's it. Okay, so the horizontals are not going to help you catch fair value gaps. They're not going to help you catch these inefficient zones in the market. If I just have to zoom out of this chart, okay, let's actually get things into view. Where was the horizontal here? There was only one data point, which was this candle right here. If I go ahead and draw a line right there, okay? Okay, so I'm looking at the data point where we saw this wick low come in here. That was the only data point as far as horizontals are concerned. So that was not very, very strong. The most immediate, crucial horizontal underneath Bitcoin right now only came in at around $25,000. So we're looking at these candle body closes and wicks right here. This one right here. So if I just bring this line down, okay, that was the major horizontal. Not at around 26.7K, all right? So the fair value gap is very, very different from the horizontals. The fair value gap essentially helps you highlight these inefficient zones of the market, okay? Telling you that, hey, if you're looking to get patient on your bid, look towards this zone, look towards bidding this range right here. Now, in this particular instance, yeah, price has been very, very strong against this immediate fair value gap with the support coming in at around 26.6K. Notice how every weekly candle has not only bounced off of it, but closed significantly over it. Okay, so this is very, very strong price action. But one instance where price actually dipped into the gap, giving you an amazing bid opportunity, was right here. Now, for those of you wondering, okay, Krisha, when was this one actually drawn in? This fair value gap, this one right here, was drawn in as soon as this candle closed. This was the 23rd of Jan. So as soon as this candle closed, we saw this fair value gap actually form in. Think of the sentiment as soon as people saw this move to the upside. There was a lot of FOMO and froth in the market. Everyone thought they did not have time to bid up Bitcoin, so no one waited on a better bid opportunity. But now any proficient trader that was able to draw in this fair value gap waited for their bid. They waited patiently and they got rewarded. Notice where price actually came down to and bounced off of. Okay, the fair value gap once again. Now, even during this instance right here, now this was the banking crisis. So we did see an outlier event right here, but notice how price actually closed. Once again, not only within the fair value gap, but I bet you if you have to draw in a midpoint on that gap, you'll find that price closed over. Okay, and then we saw an immediate bounce to the upside. The entire idea is that these gaps turn into magnets for price action, telling you to be patient and for what bid. And then as soon as that magnet gets activated, price gets pulled into it, we then see a bounce right into the direction of that overarching trend, which we saw right here. Okay, so now you have access, guys, to these fair value gaps, not only on Bitcoin, but if you toggle down on the list, you have access to all of these other altcoins as well. These are tools that proficient traders use, and now you have access to them in just one click of a button. Okay, so use them to your advantage. Now, I have a bullish bias, so that's why I have the bullish FVGs on, but if you have a bearish bias and you're only looking to short Bitcoin, although I would not recommend it, but if you're looking to short Bitcoin, you can just click on the FVGs with the bearish bias, and you'll get these FVGs right here. Okay, telling you good regions to be shorting Bitcoin at. These regions are also good in that as soon as you actually pop out of that region, you know that, hey, you're invalidated on your trade. Okay, and you know very, very fast. All right, so use them to your advantage to, well, risk manage as well as get in those amazing bid opportunities. Essentially helps you be patient on those bids. So yeah, this is Bitcoin right now. Now, as far as the weekly is concerned, I'm going to turn on my bullish FVGs. We're currently hovering over that FVG block right there. Okay, this is a very, very bullish stance. But now, in addition to price closing over the fair value gaps, well, we've also been looking at that monthly 21 EMA, right? My entire sort of hypothesis here is that for as long as all of the weekly candles close over that monthly 21 EMA region, I am looking at the bulls having the edge here. Okay, so now the monthly 21 EMA, guys, comes in somewhere around here, around 27.6K. okay? And technically, we've been closing almost every weekly candle over the monthly 21 EMA region, okay? As we did this time as well. All right, so far, guys, the weekly closed extremely well on Bitcoin's chart. In fact, I think that throughout all of the charts right now, especially in the crypto sphere, so I'm looking at Bitcoin, I'm looking at some of the other major L1s, I'm looking at some of the other altcoins, Bitcoin's chart is looking the best in this phase of consolidation. What are your thoughts on that? I think Bitcoin's chart is so bloody neat right now. But in addition to the weekly looking absolutely spectacular, if I take you guys on over to the daily time frame, I'm seeing a pattern actually form on Bitcoin's chart. Okay, so let's get on over to the daily time frame. So now, and by the way, your FVGs change even on your daily time frame. So we're basically looking at the data on that particular time frame that you're on. Now you'll notice that the FVG, I have them on right here. Okay, so you can see that I have the bullish FVG that comes in from this candle high right here, which comes in around 25.1K, going all the way down up to this candle low right here, which comes in around 26.5K. Notice where price came down to. Remember, it's a magnet, okay? This was that inefficient, imbalance zone right here. So when you see inefficiencies, it is your duty as a trader to take advantage of it. Okay, now you have a special tool to catch it for you. Now, as far as the consolidation on the daily is concerned, all right, we're closing the dailies also over the monthly 21 EMA level, okay, which is the blue line on my chart. But now, in addition to that, I want you to see what's happening right here. We're seeing an ascending triangle formation actually play out on Bitcoin's, well, daily chart. Let me go ahead and smack in another horizontal right around here. So this line, guys, I want you guys to line it up with the highest, well, the close of this candle right here, which comes in around 28.4K. Okay, that is going to be the upper threshold of the ascending triangle-like formation. Now note that patterns only become patterns after the break. So what I personally will be looking for here is a daily close over 28.4K to then give me the hint and that, okay, Bitcoin looks like it wants to see continuation to the upside. Alrighty, so that's what I personally will be gunning for, but this is looking extremely good right now. So we're seeing an ascending triangle formation. We're seeing all of the bids actually get picked up on the FVG levels and not even dip into them. I'm talking about the highest threshold of the fair value gaps. Okay, we've been getting down there, but the bulls have been managing to bid that up quite immediately and closing well over that region. But in addition to the bullish pickup on the fair value gaps, this ascending triangle, there's one more thing playing out on the dashboard, okay, which had been active even, well, last week. And that was this. If I take you guys on over to the main dashboard page, toggle on over to Bitcoin USDT, the daily trend, guys, is still long, okay? It's been long now for the past 26 days. If you caught a trade on it, you're up 14%. Volatility freaking smashed to the floor, okay? But now notice the flags. Not only do we have a bullish Ichimoku setup, guys, but that bullish divergence plate that we have been talking about now is still very much active. Okay, so that's potential bullish divergence. Now, I want to go ahead and bring up the criteria to this bullish divergence to your attention once again. So let's get on over to our TradingView chart. We'll put on our oscillators. I'm currently on the daily time frame. I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, before I get rid of the Stokes, guys, we have a bullish crossover on the Stokes. Okay, so that's something to note right there. So that is a good picture for the bulls right now. But in addition to that, let's go ahead and we'll talk about that bullish divergence play, right? So now this is it right here. Okay, initially it was these 2 points. We were seeing a series of lower lows on RSI, but higher lows on price action. If I go ahead and draw the same thing right here on the same data points, same corresponding data points, higher highs on price action, but lower lows on RSI. But now in addition to this, there's another one. Okay, so now we have like a triple sort of bullish divergence happening right there. Right, so now we're seeing higher lows on price action, and if I look at the same corresponding data points on RSI, what are we seeing right here? Okay, I can adjust it a tad bit more. We're seeing lower lows on RSI, okay, which is this right here. And technically, I think this has triggered. Yep, it's triggered. This bullish divergence, guys, on the daily time frame has officially gone off. I think what would solidify it like properly is if we can also take out the wick high, if we can start closing candles over this region right here at around 28.5K. Okay, so remember what we're looking for here. Daily candle closes over 28.5K. right? If you have to write that down for yourselves, write it down, because that would then, so now this bullish divergence from this point to this point has triggered, okay? But now we're looking for also the trigger on this bullish divergence right here, from this point to this point. Okay, so that will only activate as soon as we see Bitcoin actually close a candle over 28.5K on the daily time frame. So look towards that. Okay, at which point I will be looking for continuation to the upside. Where to from there for Bitcoin? Targets, guys, remain the same, okay? Get on over to your weekly time frame, put on your cloud, and I'm looking at first stop at the Keyshin at around 31.9K. And the second target will likely come to us at around this region right here at around $34,000, $34 to $35,000. Okay, but these are the two major targets to the upside. From where price is at right now to the first target, that's going to be a good 12%. The second target is going to be a good 21% to the upside. So far, the closes are looking good. For those of you still looking to bid Bitcoin, man, you guys have been getting a lot of opportunity. In fact, I actually went back and backtested the whole thing throughout all of the cycles. Price essentially closing over the monthly 21 EMA level and how it's performed on the weekly time frame, on the bi-weekly time frame as well. And this is the first time that price is actually giving you a lot of time to get in those bids. Okay, not just any bid. These are bids that are going to be very easy to manage. You know when you are wrong so bloody fast on such a critical level. These are gifts that the market is giving us. It's like Christmas wrapped in Easter, wrapped in your birthday. Everything is given to you right now. I don't think I've seen a trade so easy to manage in a very long time, sitting smack on the monthly 21 EMA. Right? So now, I personally, I'm still swinging bullish. And if things change, of course, I will let you know as far as bid opportunities are concerned. Now, you guys have a kick-ass tool to your disposal, which is these fair value gaps. So make sure you're using them well. Okay, so right now, the most immediate fair value gap on the weekly time frame comes in from around 27.6K, going all the way down to 22.6K. If price drops from here, I'll be looking at first stop at around 26.6K, which is that 200 exponential, 200 simple, 55 exponential. That entire cluster comes in right here. Okay, right at the midpoint of the fair value gap. But yeah, eyes on the prize, eyes on these things, because this is what's going to get you those amazing bid opportunities. Now, let me know how you guys like this new feature. Let me know what you guys think. Of course, this is in beta right now, so there's going to be a lot more little nuances that we add to this to make it way better for you guys. Okay, but let me know your thoughts. And also, I will be covering altcoins throughout the week. And so if you have any requests, mention in the comment section below. I particularly am liking XRP right now and Cardano. So likely going to cover that this week. But if there's anything else that you guys want me to look at, let me know in the comment section below, and I will be happy to deliver. So with this, guys, make sure to smash the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next update. Trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.